Hello, sir. What's your name?
Douglas Hagopian.
Douglas, where are we at today?
We're at Keane's Point in Orlando, Florida, specifically Windermere, but Orlando, Florida.
We're at your house, and tell us a little bit about why you needed to get a new roofing system.
Well, we had a tile roof on there. The house is like 14 years old. We had a couple of minor little roof leaks, and so we called the company to come look at the roof. They said, listen, we're going to have to tear a section off to replace it. We started looking around, and next thing you know, we're searching on the internet, looking at other types of tile. Then we looked at metal, and my wife stumbled onto Euroshield, and she's like, oh my God, this is recycled tires. This sounds really cool. We started watching YouTube videos, and we saw how much better it was, how it doesn't, you can't dent it, you can't damage it, you can bend it. You know, there's nothing you're gonna do to destroy it. And so then we started calling people to find out what it would cost to have it put on the roof. Once we saw the demo pieces and we could feel them and bend them and touch them, we were sold, man.
So tell us a little bit about the due diligence that you had to do being here in Windermere, and going through it with your HOA and your insurance. How was that?
Yeah, it was surprising that there's so few people that have gotten this roof yet. You know, I mean, the company's been around for a long time, but there's not really anybody in Central Florida that has one. In fact, I think we're one of the first houses in this area. But I think once people start to see it and they realize how much better it is than the other choices, I mean, tile has got maintenance. You have to regrout it. I mean, we had cracks and broken tiles. It was a pain in the neck. And we've got friends who have metal tile, which looks like a better system, except when you walk on it, it gets damaged. This, you could do anything you want. You could have a game up there. It wouldn't make any difference.
Absolutely.
But the HOA, they were apprehensive. They wanted information about it. They wanted to know, is it fireproof? You know, tires burn, and, you know, is that going to be a problem? And is it, you know, is this going to last, or is this a company that's going to be around? But after doing all the homework and talking to the insurance carriers, they agreed. They thought it looked like a great idea. So it looks like it's gaining interest.
Absolutely. You know, it is one of the first ones here in Windermere, and when I do talk about your house in general with other roofers, they're like, you got a product into Windermere, so that's really good. Tell us a little bit about your experience with Tiger Roofing. They've been a great company in our program, and it seems like you guys really love how they did work here.
Yeah, Tiger Roofing, I mean, they sent their salesman out. His name is Gabriel. This guy is just the most polite guy you ever met. And when it comes to salesmen, it's important to have somebody that looks like they're going to take good care of you. And right from the beginning, this guy I could immediately tell that he's the right kind of guy, cared about what was being done. And they came out, and they had never done one of these roofs before, but they recognized how good it looked and how it was better than the other choices that were available, and decided they wanted to take it on. Price was right, very competitive with tile, meaning ceramic or concrete and metal. And they came out, and their crews came out, and it just went right through the place. They had like 10 people here at a time. Every day after they were done, they went around the site and cleaned everything up, which to me is very important. And communication, every day Gabriel would contact me, whether it was text messages and pictures, or whether it was to take me up on top of the roof if I wanted to go up and see what they were doing. The communication was great. They just kept going until the roof job was done, and that made a big difference, and I would highly recommend them.
If somebody was on the fence about whether or not to get this roofing system or not, can you give them some advice?
Just simply that, you know, there's no maintenance. Once you put this on, that's it. I mean, we're never going to have to touch this roof, and that's a big deal, especially after having tile up there and having to have roofers come out every few years to regrout and fix broken tiles. This is a home run.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for doing this on camera for us, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, very good.
Hey man, what's your name and who do you work for?
My name is Gabriel Parra and I work with Tiger Roofing here in Florida.
Where are we at today, Gabriel?
Right now we are in Windermere in Keens Point in Central Florida, close to Orlando.
Let's talk about this beautiful roof that you guys installed. Is this your first Euroshield roof?
It is our first Euroshield roof, and we just changed and re-roof a tile house here in Keens Point and install Euroshield.
How much did you have to go through in order to get this brand new roof, the Euroshield roof, installed in this neighborhood particularly?
Well, it's already approved by the HOA, so that's a very good, important step. And basically we spend 2 weeks, around one week doing the tear off and another week installing.
It's 120 squares for the people at home that are wondering. Beautiful roofing system. What about what was your experience with this being your first install? Are you ready for your next one?
We are ready. Our crews are already trained, and we are prepared for receiving more leads for this type of roof. Looks like a tile roof, but it's more durable and more healthy for the environment.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gabriel. The homeowner loved you guys, and we really appreciate the hard work you put in on this roof.